Welcome to Rather Be Rotting, where two sisters who should really be doing something more productive dissect all things reality, TV, and pop culture chaos because no matter what's going on in life, we would always rather be rotting. Hello, Madeline.
Hi, Lil. How are you?
Super. How are you?
Good. I have something special today.
What is it?
An OCCCZ.
Oh, I didn't know those existed.
Orange Cream Coke Zero.
How is it?
It's not as good as Cherry Coke Zero, I have to say.
I don't know that orange and Coke. Millie, stop. No, she has a pen in her mouth. She's like trying to walk away with this fuzzy pen in her mouth.
Cute. She thinks it's a toy. That's like a Legally Blonde pen.
Not a toy. You're getting down now. Goodbye.
Bye, Mel.
Well, I'm happy for you. I have water.
I literally just told you it wasn't as good as Coke Zero and you Cherry, and you still said you were happy for me.
That's how good of a sister I am.
That's you weren't listening.
No, I was listening.
You should be sad for me that I don't have my drink of choice.
You didn't say it was bad. You just said it wasn't as good.
Yeah, that's bad.
Oh.
Anyway.
So it's bad.
It's just not as good.
Okay, well.
Moving on. So I was just washing my hands and I looked in the mirror and I noticed something. I think it's time for a lower bleph.
No.
I have these like bag roll things.
Everybody has those.
I'll show you when I see you next weekend. We can compare.
I definitely have those.
So are you going to get one? We can get matching.
I cannot afford a lower bleph.
They're actually not that expensive.
How much?
Off the top, I can't remember, but I think it's like under 2,000, maybe even under 2,000, I would say.
I'm saving my money for a breast lift and reduction post my second child.
You should be saving money for your children's college educations.
I think that we'll get there.
And private school, because your husband's so bougie.
There's a reason we moved to New Jersey, and one of them is that public schools are so good, we don't need to send them to private.
I'm telling you, it's a lot easier to be at the top of your class when you're not at a good school. Take it from me.
Private school's not in the cards.
I'm just saying, like, you guys should move to an area where the schools aren't great so your kid can be the best.
I don't know if that makes a difference over a solid education.
I mean, look at me.
Look at you.
Oh my God, you're such a bitch. Another debate that we had right before we took to the mic was about contouring. You informed me that contouring is out.
What do I know? I don't know anything.
Well, I consulted a few others.
Okay.
Just a few that responded to me before this recording. Others have not. I think bronzer is in still, but contouring is not, which did confuse me.
So I was right.
But, well, yes. But I think you still do like the lines with the bronzer, right? You just don't make it look like shadows as much. It's more just like blendy.
I guess. I don't know.
I guess I'm talking to the wrong person here.
You are. My routine doesn't consist of any of those things.
I don't know why I chose August of 2025 to take this on.
I'm not really sure either.
But, it spoke to me. It was something I was going to practice today. Now I'm not sure if I will.
Sorry to ruin your Wild Friday plans.
Thanks.
Of practicing contouring.
Maybe I can do it tomorrow.
Maybe.
What's new with you? Anything interesting?
In general, I'm just incredibly annoyed with Taylor and
her countdowns.
These goddamn countdowns. Stop doing countdowns to release vinyls. Like, this is why when they were going to announce, when she was like doing the buzz to announce the album, I thought it was a merch drop. This is why, because she does this shit 90% of the time. And I'm in a work Slack and everybody's always like, another countdown. And I'm like, literally, who gives a shit? It's a vinyl.
Truly, like, I've stopped even looking. She's like the girl who cried wolf.
Yeah.
When she's ready to drop something interesting, no one's going to believe her.
There will always be those who clown.
And at least 99% of the time, you're one of them.
I would say that that is dropping to like 90%.
I wonder if that's how it is. I wonder if she's losing people like the super Swifties.
I don't think so because there are some people, actually multiple people in my work Slack that are like, I bought the purple one, I bought the green one. And I'm like, wait a minute, you people are buying this? Hold
And
on.
those people are getting paid way too much at your company. They
I
should
was
donate to
shook.
like World Hunger.
I was shooketh. One girl was like, I bought this one, but I really am considering also getting this one. I'm like, you're gonna buy two?
Guess how many I'm gonna buy?
Well, you know, you could buy one if you really like the album because you do have a record player.
I don't buy them.
You have them bought for you.
Yes, if someone gives it to me as a gift, I will happily accept, but and listen to it. But yeah, I will not seek that out.
I definitely won't buy any because I don't have a means to play
A
vinyl nor
record.
CD. Yeah.
Actually, I'd like to amend that statement. If this album is the best, the breast of the breast, then I will buy the album.
Okay.
Like Midnight's my favorite thus far. I mean, I had to get that one. It was still a gift, but I mean, I would have bought it.
I remember helping pick that out, and you said we picked the wrong version.
But then I
So,
changed my mind.
oh my God.
I'm glad that I got the purest one.
Okay.
So there's not a lot of pop culture, but there is a lot going on in the TV world.
Do you want to start with Love is Blind UK because it's fresh off the dome?
It really is. I literally finished it minutes ago.
So we're both fully caught up, and
For
I have
once.
so many thoughts.
Okay, let's hear them. Where do you want to start?
How do you pronounce his name? Javen or Javen?
How do you pronounce, is it Demola or Demola?
I think it's Demola. Most people say Demola.
But some people say Demola.
I think those people are wrong.
Okay, so we got one. Now, I think it's Javen.
Okay, I do too. He's a piece of shit.
So you think he's a lying liar who
Yes,
lies?
absolutely, I do.
She should have picked Demola, just like I said. He was so cute in his matching set when he went to meet her, and he was so classy and sweet, and he gave her a nice hug. And then she just like left him there with his unfinished drink. Like you couldn't just sit there while he finished his drink.
I have 6 words for Javen. Methinks doth protest too much. When he went to meet with beautiful Meg to combat everything that she said, it was all like, is semantics the right word for
Yeah.
my pea brain? It was all semantics. Like, was there or was there not a curtain on the photo booth? It doesn't matter. It was
Yeah.
weird
Why
that
are
you brought
you?
a girl in there.
And he's like, we were arguing. Why would you argue in a photo booth where you have to sit literally like on each other's laps to fit?
It was so clear that this man cares so much more about being portrayed in a certain way to the public or like being looked at as a liar than his ex-fiance's actual feelings. And
Which,
it
if you rewind the clock 2 weeks, I knew he was not trustworthy.
well, yeah, I mean he said in one of the episodes from this latest dump that he still doesn't love her. How could you get engaged to somebody you don't love?
Well, Meg didn't say I love you before she got engaged.
Well, luckily we got there, thank God, because those two are a love story for a time.
Oh my God. Anyway, we'll talk about them in a minute. I think Katisha is her face is the most stunning face. Like she should be a
So
model.
beautiful.
Like
So
the
beautiful.
the more episodes I've gotten to see her face, the more I can appreciate that it's like literally like a sculpture. It's a work of art. And he, he missed out.
I don't think he cares. Like I don't think he ever intended to marry her. That was like very clear from when they were on the trip, you know, at the beginning. Um I just, you know, and like it was so clear to the viewers when they were at the mixer, the way he was talking to Sophie, like
Yeah.
he had no interest in trying to remain faithful to Katisha for
Or
any
to anyone, really. Like I
or
don't think he
anyone.
wants to settle down at all.
He does not.
So do we think Katisha will go back to Demola?
No, I don't. I don't think I don't think she felt it like that for him.
Damn. My
Yeah.
other question is, if there's this he said, she said between Meg and Javen, why don't they go to another source? Let's contact Anu. Let's contact Yolanda. Let's contact Sophie.
Yeah, maybe they will eventually. It's funny how his only like person to back him up was the splenic wonder that is
Oh
Patrick.
my God. What did they say? They said something about not his I forget what their insult to him was.
I can't remember either.
But I thought, speaking of Patrick, I thought it was so funny when Anu was like, "What's on your head? Why are you wearing that scarf on your head?" And he's like, "I thought it would be a good look." And she's like, "Well, it's not."
I loved it. I loved
And
her eating, like ripping him to shreds. It was
what
so good.
a doof.
He is a doof.
I wonder where his spleen has led him now. Like, where is he today?
It's a great question. I'm sure we'll find out at the multi-part reunion.
Um, yeah, I was glad to see them again. That confrontation was good. Who's next?
I think the least the couple who's kind of like just smooth sailing, giving me the least to worry about is Jed and Bada.
Oh, I forgot about that.
They're just like they're just like a perfect fit. You look at them and you're like, yep. And then they've met each other's family and it's like, yep. And they just living their best life.
I just like don't think he's attractive, but there's a lid for every pot, so
I don't
that's
think he's
fine. I mean,
attractive either. I just think they seem like a good fit.
they do, yeah, because they just really love each other, just like Meg and what's his face?
Kieran. I love them.
Yeah,
They're gonna have really attractive children.
man, there was like one camera shot, like you know how they like take their own videos, which I love. Like honestly, I want to buy a camera and just start like videotaping my life because it's like such good memories, you know?
Like in the good old days when people would do it with a video camera.
Yeah, I mean, like you can do it with your phone. I guess that's what most people do. What am I talking about?
I feel like it might be funner to do it with like an old-fashioned camera because then it also doesn't take up all the space on your phone.
Yeah, that's really what it is. Like I spend so much time deleting pictures.
Yeah,
Like my phone is never not storage almost full.
we notice.
So, yeah, that would be nice. But there was one video that I just think about all the time. It like lives rent free in my brain. He opens the closet and she's in her bathing suit, like laying on her stomach with her legs folded over, like by her butt, like on the top shelf of the closet. And I was like, this beautiful goddess, acrobat dancer can fit on the top shelf of a hotel closet. I was so impressed.
I missed that.
He like opened the closet, like he was taking the video with his handheld, opens the closet, and she's just like laughing.
I would never trust myself climbing up on a shelf. I would assume it would break immediately.
Yeah, I mean, the shelf could hold her easily because she's just like a little thing. She's just like a cute little ginge, and I just want to be her.
Me too.
And he's so sweet to her. Like he's like, I can't believe I get to go to bed with this every night.
I know they're a love story for our time.
They're everything to us.
The one couple that honestly kind of surprises me still is Cal and Sarover.
Me too. It's like they're saying all the right words, but for some reason I'm not buying it.
Yeah, I agree. And
It's weird.
it went well with her mom after all those
Yeah.
crazy texts her mom was sending her. Like when that
Yeah.
meeting actually went well, I was shocked.
Me too. And I think that it probably wasn't even going as bad at first as editing was making it out to be.
They made it look like he was floundering.
Yeah, but like I don't think that that's true. You know what I
Mm,
mean? Like if you add music and you edit in more pauses, you can pretty much do anything.
you can.
But yeah, because like when she asked like what makes my daughter unique, like and made you want to marry her, he's like, well, her posh Southern accent, and we both love fitness. And I was like, yikes.
Yikes, we're in for trouble.
But he must have said more.
I'm sure he did.
And speaking of makeup, like being out, I'm obviously not one to talk because I know nothing. But the dark eyeliner under on her, like, I don't think that's
I don't
in
think it's
anymore. I think it's
no, I
gotta
don't think it's
go.
working, and I think she needs to change her eyebrow shape too.
To what? Like something a little more square?
A little straighter, I think.
Straighter. Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah, I just feel like that smoky eye maybe for like a night out, but like she rocked it in her bathing suit, like in the house, like You know what I mean?
all
Like
the time. I think it's and her eyes are too big for it.
it's just yeah, it just looks dated. It looks like she's a beautiful girl from like 2005.
Yeah.
Like
I
we all
think
did it.
I think a few subtle makeup tweaks, a few subtle makeup tweaks would do very well for her.
Me too. And if I can tell, then you know that you need it.
Yeah.
Is the moral of the story.
So then the biggest surprise of all was
Billy, Billy,
Ashley
Billy.
and Billy. Billy, what is happening?
Billy, Billy, Billy.
Why is he doing this to that sweet girl?
You should never trust a man with a Michael Bublé tattoo.
That's true.
That grocery store scene was very uncomfy.
That was yikes.
I
And
wanted to like
honestly,
leave my skin. I just was felt so ugh.
the whole time I was watching it, I'm like, this dude needs to realize this is a him thing. Like most people do not eat that strict. And you cannot require like this is my biggest pet peeve because or one of them because my husband sort of does the same thing. Like he's nowhere near Billy's level of um strict. No, not
Rigidity.
even close.
Funny.
But like I'll want something and he'll be like, "Oh, don't buy that or don't make that because I have no self-control, eat the whole thing." I'm like, "So I don't get to have it because you can't control yourself?" Like that is wrong, you know? And so if he's
Yeah.
going to tell her like, "Don't buy anything you like and basically you have to eat this strict regimen with me or else I can't control myself." That's not what she wants for her life. And
No,
that's
and
her
it shouldn't have to
prerogative.
be. And I'm on the other side of the coin. I'm the one with no self-control. So when my boyfriend buys Cocoa Pebbles every week, at 8 o'clock at night, I get possessed. A force possesses me, and I eat the Cocoa Pebbles. And I'm working on that. But I would never make him not, you
Not
can't buy
enjoy
this
his
because
pets.
I am possessed by a demon.
Yeah, let him
Like
enjoy
that's
his
my
pet.
demon.
Everybody that has struggles with their lack of self-control should just get some hypnotherapy and call it a day.
Okay, I'll try that next. I feel like you're talking directly to me.
You, my husband, Billy,
My
go hypnotize
therapist
yourself.
My therapist suggested locking the cereal cabinet.
People do that with alcohol, so
I am not against it because I
not
honestly like
opposed.
it's like every night when I do it, I'm like, oh, tomorrow I won't. Like this will be the last time.
Like of all cereals though, Cocoa Pebbles, that's not like a must devour for me. Did you hear her when she jumped up here?
I did. So here's the thing though, it doesn't matter. Cocoa Pebbles was just what came to mind because it's what's in the cabinet now. It could be Apple Jacks, it could be Fruit Loops, it could be Frosted Flakes, it could be Special K, it could be cereal Cheerios. I'm gonna
Cheerios.
eat it. At literally anything. And it's like, don't even get me started like with if there's chocolate covered raisins in the house. Like they're only gonna be in the house for one fucking night because I am a monster.
I support you. I get it, but I think Billy was a little too
Yeah,
harsh.
short story long, like you should never make your problems like that your partner's problems.
Hundo P.
And he will never find a girl who's like that.
God no,
I mean, maybe he would, but he
unless
had
he's
to
with
look really
somebody
hard.
else in the army, but wasn't he prior and that didn't work out?
Yeah.
Why is he so against cabin crew?
Because then they're not going to see each other as much.
Okay.
Well, you want to like see your partner, I think.
Right.
I mean, I
Well,
would.
what's his schedule?
I don't know. I mean, I think
Because
that I don't know actually.
I'm just like confused if she works 2 or 3 days and then she's off like 4 days. What is the problem?
I don't, it must be more difficult than that.
Because also she said she would get another job if they got married. She said
Yeah,
that.
that's the thing. And it's like she seems committed to making this work. And he tells her all the time that he wants to make it work too. Like even with the food thing, he's like, if it's really important to you, like I'll make it work. And yet, when they're in the water or after their day jumping in the water, he says he's 50-50 and just like totally shocks this poor girl. Like she said I'm gonna be sick. I thought that was awful because
He blindsided her.
he's never indicated as well, from what we've seen, and I'm guessing what has happened, that he's 50-50
No,
ever.
I was shocked when he said that.
That poor girl.
I know, and she's so nice.
She's so nice.
What I was wondering too, also, what I was wondering is that like a thing people do in Ireland? Because we were recently, well, not really recently, but we watched the series Bad Sisters on Apple
Yes,
TV.
and they did that. We went to 40 foot.
They swim in the cold water regularly and then have the big puffy jackets after. Is this like a thing they do in Ireland?
Maybe. I don't think I could do it.
Oh God,
It's
no.
like a polar plunge.
I'm not a cold plunge kind of person. Like when we were in Mexico, we did the a day at the spa and they do like a water thing where you're in a sauna, then you get in a cold plunge and then a room temperature plunge and then a hot tub. I could not dunk all the way in a cold plunge. I was in it for maybe 5 seconds and was like, that's enough.
Can't and won't.
It's not for me.
Another thing that like I'd like to tell Netflix is if the family visits are drama free, why don't you just like tell us in like a voiceover or like a you know what I mean? Like I don't need to see the family visits if there's no drama.
You know what? I'll see it, but make it short.
Yeah, okay, give me a minute. Like Barda and what's his face? A minute.
Because I'd like to put names to faces and all that
I
stuff,
guess.
but make it quick.
Like seeing Cal's family was really interesting.
They were interesting. I like his nan though.
Oh my God, me too.
She seems like a fun nan.
His mom seems very nice
I
too.
mean, she seems nice. Just there's not a lot of energy
Yeah.
happening.
Yeah, she seemed like she was happy for them and supportive, but yeah, she just isn't the most
She
enthusiastic.
seems like she popped a beta blocker, perhaps, or a Xanax prior to that meeting.
Yeah. Well, not everyone's comfortable being on camera. Like, honestly,
True.
I should have popped a Xanax before I walked down the aisle at your wedding.
You really should have.
God damn, like, I didn't think about it. Can we go back?
I'm not doing that again.
Can you imagine my speech if I'd be like Tamara Judge with my Xanax and my drink?
Oh my God.
We'll
No,
get
I
to
don't.
that.
I don't need to redo a wedding, but it's funny because now we're planning the baby shower, and that feels like wedding 2.0 a little bit.
I know, but it's exciting.
Who knew that you have to book your baby shower stuff months and months in advance as well?
You only have to do that if it's happening in during the holidays. The
I
holidays
don't
are
know that that's
crazy.
necessarily true.
I think it is.
I don't know. We'll never know. So are we missing any couples?
No, but we did get scenes.
We did get scenes.
Looks like Sorover and Cal are not gonna make it.
Why? Why?
There was a shot of her like leaning down from the altar crying and hugging her mom.
I don't want to read too far into it because I feel like it could be fake outs. Like
I
that could
hope
just be
so.
her seeing her mom for the first time,
Because there was also a blonde sobbing into
which I
a
think
mom's
was,
arms.
I think it was Barda.
I think it was Barda too.
But I would be like shocked if they don't get married.
Me too.
I'd be shocked
But
if
like, I
any of
guess
these people
it
don't
could
get
have
married.
been Billy's girl. That would make more sense, but I don't know why. Like that, the back of that head looked like the back of Barda's head over what's her face is.
I would just be, I'll be devastated if any of these couples don't get married.
Well, we know Megan Kieran well. Even though Kieran's behavior around Sophie was, or the way he talked about her made me a little uncomfy too.
Then you compare it to Javen and it's like he's fine.
I know. Maybe that's just how guys are around each other.
I don't know. I'd have to inquire.
But the fact that she even loves his nerdy video games,
And
she's like,
his crazy jacket.
yeah, she's like, it's great that he has a passion that he monetized on. And that's
She's
true.
right. Yeah.
Like I would, I wish we could monetize on sharing
This
shit about this.
this
Hello,
podcast.
Hello Fresh.
Yeah. One day we can monetize. That'd be great. Nutrafol.
Quince. I love my summer linens from Quince.
Oh my God. That's so funny.
No, I tried to order Quince once and the order never came. So if you want to make it right, Quince, hit me up.
I have several linen dresses from Quince. They're all three of the same dresses in different colors, white, navy, and black.
Oh, that's not the green one that you got.
No, it's my Hunger Games dress.
Aha.
I have it in three variations.
Can you wear that with a bump?
Yep. It's a bump friendly dress.
Yay.
I've been wearing them a lot.
Has anyone commented on your bump?
Yes.
Who?
So 2 weeks ago, we went to brunch at my in-laws' house, and my husband's grandma was there. And the first thing she said when she saw me was, "You have a little bump."
What were you wearing?
A dress.
And then has anyone from work said anything?
Yes. So I was on a Zoom call with a girl who lives in Texas and then another girl who lives here and she works in the New York office with me. We're pretty close. And the girl from Texas is going on maternity leave soon. The three of us were catching up and she said, "Do you have a little bump yet?" And my coworker goes, "She does."
It's just like very small, I'm guessing. I'm just jealous because I wanted to see this bump like once a week. Like I want the best view of this baby growing and you live so far from me. Like by the time I see you,
You'll see it a week from today.
yeah, but you're gonna be bigger, a week bigger.
What's funny is like I feel like it's gotten a little smaller in the last week. And I don't know
Why?
if that is because I moved from first trimester to second and like some of the bloating has gone away.
Maybe.
But it's
I told you
definitely,
that bump wasn't all baby.
well, some of it is because there's definitely a little bump, but it's not like as big all the time, but like it's still morning versus night. Very different.
Yeah. I gotta see
Whatever.
it in the morning in its purest form.
Yeah. We'll
I'll
see if we
wake you
can
up
we'll see if we
bright
can
and early on Saturday.
we'll see if we can squeeze it into a bathing suit.
Yes, that's gonna be the challenge.
Well, I got a dress from Skims. You know how Skims has the like really soft, really popular like bodycon long sleeve long dresses that are like comfy.
No, that sounds like something like Mormons would wear.
No, here, let me. It's. Hold on.
That
Sorry,
room is so cute.
and it's all gonna change.
Yeah, that's in right now.
Yeah, definitely.
That looks atrocious.
No, it's very popular.
Yeah, so are baggy jeans, and I don't like those either, but I still wear them.
It's also really comfy. But my point is, when I tried it on, I was like, "Oh my god, baby belly."
And that's saying a lot because it's like your boobs already force your shirts to stick out a certain
Yeah,
amount. So like once the bump is bigger than the boobs, then it's gonna be like really real.
we're almost there. I know. Anyway, nobody cares about this. Um,
I
shall
care a
we
lot.
talk about Big Brother?
Yes.
Mickey, Mickey, Mickey.
Rachel, Rachel, and her outfits.
Love the outfits.
They're insane. That green cape situation.
The
And then
red
she had
dress
like
that had like the
the
sheer parts.
structural,
Yeah.
well, yeah,
Cape-esque situation. Yeah.
the sheer one was wild. And then she had another red one with like that was completely bedazzled and the shoulders were like sculptural. How the hell did she pack? Someone needs to ask her.
Sure, if she gets evicted, we can submit that question.
That will be like one of my biggest questions.
Yeah.
The outfits and where does she get them? Are they all vintage? Did a stylist pull all these for her? And like the fact that she has no shame and she'll just like wear that sheer ass dress like sitting on her bed doing talking to people. Like
I love it.
it's insane. But yeah, I mean the fact that she does it so confidently,
She's giving us something to look at, which is great.
yeah, because you know who wasn't giving us anything to look at? Riley.
I have so many issues here because I know what's going on in the live feeds
I did some research
and
and I just yeah, I saw how creepy he is. How
he
like controlling. So do you think she's brainwashed?
yeah.
Or like scared of him? Why did
Yeah.
she cry so much when he left? She should be relieved.
That's why I think she's brainwashed.
Or do you think she was crying out of relief?
I'm really I don't know. I'm not sure, but like apparently he also has a criminal record.
Yeah, like drinking and driving, not like uh anything like, you know. I mean, that's not good, but it's not like assaulting people, stalking, which is like what I would expect from him.
I just think like it's so the edit they gave him was crazy in
I
comparison to like
know.
what's actually happening. Why aren't they showing that? Why did they go so easy on him in the edit? Like it's just bizarre. Why wasn't he removed? It's just crazy. So I'm glad he's gone.
Me too. And he wasn't hot.
No,
Like, I'm
no.
sorry. He was not like Catherine is beautiful. Like, how could she look into those eyes, look at that face? I'm sorry, that's like so mean, but like his personality is one thing, but it's like if you're hot and controlling, like I could see, you know, how he could brainwash her, but how does this man have the power to brainwash her?
I'm not sure. I mean, the only good thing about Mickey winning the blockbuster is that Riley
Yes.
went home because otherwise,
Which brings us back to Mickey.
that girl's driving me insane. When she
Me
looks at
too, she's
Lauren
crazy.
during the veto competition and is like, let somebody else win, I'm sorry. You can fuck off.
And then like she was so mad at Rachel for putting her up. And it's like, this is a game. Like, remember how Riley was so mad at her and she kept having to tell him it's a game, it's a game? She was doing the same thing to Rachel. And on top of it all, you literally were gunning for her. She had a perfect reason to put you up and you know it.
Yeah. Yeah.
She's nuts.
She's got to go. I'm sick of her.
Yeah, me too. And
My favorite part of the
she's too
week,
big for her britches.
she is. My favorite part of the week was when they showed that clip of Morgan talking to Will, and he was
Yes.
just like, I can't with any of these conversations because that would be me
Me
being
too.
like,
I was just thinking, like, the whole time I was watching that, I'm like, that would be us.
yeah, just like half, not even half listening, just repeat. It's so smart, his strategy,
I
repeating things
know.
back.
We should borrow it.
I know.
I know.
I really like Will.
I really like Will.
Has your love for Vince gone back? Has it reverted?
Vince is back up to his old tricks, I see.
Yep.
Just running around promising final two deals with anyone who comes in his path.
And he forgot he made one with Kelly. That was so
He needs
funny.
like a spreadsheet. But you know what? The truth is, like, I still kind of see him as the egg.
I
So I'm
wonder
glad he
who
didn't go home. Like, I'm still, like, I can't shake it.
I wonder who he actually wants to have a final two with.
I think my guess would be maybe Morgan.
Morgan was my thought as well, or potentially Lauren because he can beat her.
Oh yeah, Lauren should be everyone's final two because that girl. I was shocked that Lauren stood her ground and took Vince off, even though Rachel really tried her damnedest to intimidate her.
Yeah, but like her wishy-washiness was like, you need to make a decision.
Yeah, but I mean, like, at
The
least she made one.
indecisiveness was really annoying to watch.
And then why was everyone shocked that she put Riley up? Like, she didn't have many
I
options.
don't
Like,
know
who
why.
would have been a less shocking choice?
I don't know. Kelly, maybe?
Yeah, because Kelly
Keanu?
did. Keanu and Rachel are the duo I never knew I needed.
Well, I think it's only really real to Keanu.
Me too, but I still love to watch it.
Yeah.
I think they're sweet together.
Yeah.
Um, anyway, do you have any other thoughts?
Uh, good series of episodes this week.
Great series of episodes. I was thoroughly
I,
entertained.
I thought
And
Rachel had a really solid HOH.
me too. She hopefully woke the house up, shook the house up, and hopefully she doesn't go home next week because of it.
Fingers crossed.
I think she put herself in a good spot.
I think so too.
Now we have that new The Judges Alliance.
Hopefully it's real.
Is Mickey in that one?
No,
Oh, okay, good.
I
No
don't think so
offense.
anyway.
You know who I'm loving is little Ashley. She's just so cute.
She's really I was thinking today how she's really come a long way from Showergate
Yeah,
and
and
I'm
I
happy for her.
like when she reads her lines in the confessionals, it's like, she does a good job of making it seem natural. Unlike Mickey, the robot, I literally can't stand it.
I just can't stand anything about her.
It's funny because I liked her at the beginning.
Me too, but I've just turned so much.
She's just too big for her britches. She needs to calm down.
She needs to get voted out.
Yeah, she does. I would like to add that I saw on Reddit today that all of Riley's media interviews today were canceled.
I saw that.
So, what does that tell you? That they do not want this man on the loose with, in the
Well,
media?
rightfully so.
I think he should have to explain himself.
They don't want to take that chance.
Everyone already knows. The information is out there, despite Big Brother's attempts to edit it out.
Facts.
Anyway, shall we move on to 90 Day?
Yeah, Libby really shocked me
Me too. She left. She left Moldova in the middle of the night, in the dark of night.
because Andre brought her in chalk. to his investment property, which was
A pile of rubble?
a pile of rubble.
What was it supposed to be?
Dude, I don't know. And the thing that was crazy is how like the whole drive over, he's like talking it up and how great it is and blah blah blah, just to like get them in the backyard and be like, and I lost all my money.
She's like, so it's gone? It was stolen? I think it was, honestly, yeah.
It's so crazy. I don't blame her at all. And the fact that he doesn't get why she's so upset is like wild to me.
The fact that he took her all the way there and didn't tell her until they were there, like, what did he think was going to happen?
I don't know.
And then when she did flee in the middle of the night with the children, he looked at Chuck and he goes, some father-in-law you are. And Chuck was so calm. I gotta give
I
it to
know,
him.
so calm.
Like, I would have been, if I were a dad, I would have been like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Protecting my daughter. You did her dirty.
I feel like they didn't seem mad enough. Like, how much do these people make that they're not more upset about 75 grand?
She was mad. She literally left. She fled the country. She didn't even say goodbye to his parents.
That's true. You're right.
That's pretty mad to leave your husband, take the children, and go back to America and leave you
I'd
behind.
say this is grounds for divorce.
I mean, if nothing else was.
That's how I feel.
I feel like they have two kids together, and I think that now his chances of living in Moldova, which like now she just has an excuse to never live
Oh, that's
there.
never happening.
Yeah, which she didn't want it to anyway, but now it's like I
She
have
said
this.
that.
Yeah, she did say that, but what I'm saying is like before this event, I'm sure she had no intention of actually moving there, but she thought she would humor him and go look at houses, and now she can just like use this as an excuse.
Yeah, totally.
So, but yeah,
So that
good for her. I knew it. She's got balls, that girl.
loved it.
It's funny because you'd expect whoever's with Andre to like cower,
Hmm.
but it's like she fights back. But you know, it's just interesting. You don't usually see that dynamic in a couple.
Yeah. I also really liked watching the storyline this week of Julia and Brandon. Like her
Which part did
mom.
you like exactly?
Well, I was entertained, I should
Okay.
say, because like I was entertained because her mom immediately crazy, like harping on her about not having a jacket or
Okay, but wouldn't our
socks.
mom do that too?
No, not to that level. And then when Julia was feeding her pizza, I was like, that's really weird.
What do you mean feeding her? Was I looking down?
You must have been because the mom said, like, oh, feed me. And Julia like holds up the pizza and like fed it to her mom.
That is weird.
It was super weird. And I'm not sure why they didn't just go downstairs and be like, can we get a third room?
Yeah, I mean, like, why didn't they figure that out ahead of time?
Yeah, that was bizarre. Like that felt like that could have been resolved in so many ways so easily.
Don't you think that Julia and her mom look so much alike?
They definitely do. And also to the point of the sleeping arrangement, like for Brandon to not be like, yeah, of course I'll take the couch because like I fucked this up is
Yeah.
crazy.
But I still don't understand. I mean, I guess I understand why the exes can't share a room.
Are you gonna share a room with your ex-boyfriend?
Sure, why not?
A bed?
No, not a bed, a room.
There was two. Well, I don't know because they've been that point. Like you're gonna put one of them on the couch when they've just flown across the world.
That's true. Okay, well, I'm glad they finally figured it out. Now, when it comes to Brandon not having learned any Russian, and then it goes back to like Juan and Jessica not having learned any Spanish, and I was like so judgmental of that because it like means you don't care. But then I did some self-reflection and I realized that like I am the asshole that I have been like criticizing because I made a promise to a loved one once that I cared about that I was going to learn a skill to benefit them. And that promise was to you, Lil. It was a promise that I was going to learn how to French braid hair. So I could repay you for all the times you have French braided my hair. And did I follow through on that promise?
Absolutely not. I don't know that you're capable
My fingers just don't move that way.
because like you have tried, and I just don't think you're capable.
Like you've watched and honestly like even I've been curling my hair for like 10 years. I just learned the way to do it that like I see I had to watch so many videos of girls doing it. Like I've been watching videos for years because I've been doing it wrong. And
Just to learn the 2000s Mary Kate and Ashley way, where half of it's curled and half of it's straight.
correct. And I
Yeah.
was pulling it off, but not as my curls were always just a little wrong and I couldn't figure out why. And it's because I wasn't doing it the way that the girlies do it on the I was gonna say Instagram Reels. But
Yikes.
I don't think I should say that. But that's the truth. Okay? That's the truth. I don't go on TikTok. Anyway, the point is, like, I'm just not dexterous.
I don't think that's as bad of a crime as these bitches not learning any
But it's
language
also
that
like
their partner speaks.
I didn't dedicate the time. Like, would I have ever been able to figure out French braiding? Maybe not. But I sure didn't dedicate enough time to say I gave it a real
But
effort.
the language thing is like so much more important because it's like also more comfortable for them to be able to speak in their language.
Yeah.
And
And
so
their
it's like in their
families.
families, it's like you just kind of suck a little bit for not doing that.
That's a good point. Okay, thanks for making me feel better. I'm not as much of an asshole as them.
You're welcome. So then they get back to their house and it's like crazy decorated, like MAGA America world. And
And Julia thinks that she's about to be murdered by a MAGA serial killer
and there are Brandon's parents hiding in the house, uninvited,
in the
unannounced,
dark.
in the dark at night when everybody's exhausted. And Betty, of course, has a glass of red wine in her hand. And I'm like, do they think they're sleeping there in their room?
And we never got the answer. She stormed out, right? At the end. Betty did.
Yeah, because Julia was rightfully like pissed and was like, what are you doing here? You really need to tell us if you're coming over.
What the fuck gives them the right?
After Julia explicitly said, we'll see you another day.
Her face is so punchable. I can't with that.
Well, it's Brandon's face with a mullet. So
Yeah, it does make Brandon's face a little bit harder to look at.
that woman is deranged.
And her husband is too.
Yeah, they both are.
Ron, what's his name? Ron?
Yeah.
They are disturbing people.
So it'll be interesting to see how the rest of their visit goes with Julia's parents. Darcy and Georgie. Why has Georgie not been back in 15 years?
Maybe it's expensive? I don't know. Maybe visa
That expensive that you
problems?
can't save up money for a couple years to go back. Like he missed his sister's wedding and the birth of both her kids.
That is
That's
crazy.
crazy. There's really no excuse for that.
No.
So it was nice to see them reunite. You could tell they were like a little emotional about it. Darcy
but
was blubbering in the
oh my
background.
God, Darcy, her acting. Her her monologue in the hotel room, like it was really good, I thought. Like I forget what even started it. Oh, that he was like a man of mystery.
Yeah.
I feel like she was like coked out or something because she was running around, like
She might be.
talking really fast, like, and then all of a sudden she like, it's like, wait, I want to know more about you. I want to know you're a man of mystery. Show me the checks. Show me the bank accounts. And then she goes into her scene.
Yeah, she might have been.
But like,
And it's
how does she get coke there?
oh, I'm sure you can find it.
I wouldn't
And
trust it.
it's revealed that Georgie doesn't want to tell her how much he makes because she'll spend it all, but like she doesn't have access to his money. They have separate accounts.
Yeah, so I don't know.
It's
But
weird that you don't tell your partner when you get promoted and
that is
how much you
weird.
make. That's really weird.
And but she doesn't think it's weird enough to leave him.
I guess not, but I don't know. Would you have done that medieval times jousting situation?
I'd rather not.
Oh,
Would you?
if it's what we were doing, I guess.
I feel kind of indifferent about jousting.
Yeah.
What about Adnan and Tiger Lily when she burns her nails or something, and she's like, "Ow, I burned my nails." He's like, "That's nothing compared to the heat of hell that you're gonna be in if you don't convert."
Literally, this man is crazy. And it's like, so when she went baby shopping with her stepmom, and her stepmom's like, we're just worried that like, he's gonna have you convert and you'll be covering yourself and your hair and blah blah blah. And she's like, that would never happen. Fast forward to social media now, she fully covers her
She
hair.
does?
Yeah.
Oh my God. I mean,
Yeah.
that's her choice. If she wants to be that religion, like, who are we?
That's the thing. Like, I actually don't feel sorry for her at all because
Yeah.
she's an idiot who married a 23-year-old after meeting him for 5 seconds.
Yeah. With a completely different religion. And honestly, I see his point. I hate to say it, but like he really believes that she will go to hell if she doesn't convert, and he wants her to be with him in the afterlife.
Yeah, but he was so shady about the way he went about it because all this time he's been like slowly. We see this with almost every like Muslim man on this show. They just like slowly they start by saying we saw it on I don't know, actually no, because you don't watch the other way, but we saw it on the last season of the other way. Some girl, I forget her name, was in South Africa with this guy Sonny who was Muslim, and at first he was like, "Oh, I don't care if you convert, blah blah blah," and then slowly it's like, "Well, maybe you could think about it, and maybe I really need a Muslim wife, and you need to do all the things." And it's like over time, it's like this is completely warped from what you said when we first were together. I just think it's wrong. Find a Muslim woman then.
Like now she's having a baby and it just probably is more real to him. Like he made a dumb decision as a kid marrying this woman.
Yeah,
And
because he
now
was 22.
yeah, and now he's 23 and so he's more reflective and he has a kid on the way. So he's like I want my whole family to be in heaven with me.
What did he say? I was younger then?
Yeah. He was at least 365 days younger.
He was younger then.
No, I hope I can glean as much wisdom in a year as he did.
We can only hope.
So I guess we know what happens with them. Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert. Sorry. Do we have anybody else?
Last and least, Gino and Jasmine.
So why did Natalie need to get an Uber if Gino had a car the whole time there?
Because Gino doesn't like to drive women anywhere. Remember, he didn't want to take Jasmine to the gym?
Yes.
So that's why.
Okay. The whole thing is like so stupid.
It's stupid, and his family was inside like laughing about it. It's like
well, Michelle's very pleased with herself for creating the drama. She's really pleased. And then Matt going outside to like talk to Natalie and Gino was wild.
That was weird. Like, what are his motives? Because it's like, part of me is like, he's here for the show, but he actually did impregnate her.
He did. What's so funny to me is Gino immediately going to, he's ugly. Like a third grader.
Yeah. Well, you're ugly.
You're ugly. It's like,
I really wish
I know you own a mirror.
He likes himself, I think.
Ugh.
I wish
maybe he doesn't
spent more time with Natalie in the hot tub.
Yeah, I wish I had been intimate with Natalie.
Intimate in the hot tub.
Ugh, he's so gross. Just when Natalie was having like her meltdown and she's like, I have 2 children, one of whom is in the army. It's like, how's that relevant?
It wasn't. That was like a little improv.
Would you like a prize?
Okay, now can we go to Bravo?
Yeah.
Because I thought the shows were good.
Period.
Yeah, they were both great. Great episodes.
The end.
So Miami, I think, is freshest for us. How did Lisa get the notary to approve the divorce so fast?
Is that what she was signing? I wasn't really clear on exactly
did
what
they
she
show
was
her
signing.
signing something?
I'm not really sure what was going on with that.
She like had to leave the table because her
No, I know, but I'm not sure what exactly was needing to be executed.
I might have looked down or something, but I did not see the documents getting notarized. I didn't see the process, but
I think it was electronic. I don't know.
Yeah, because she had to do a webcam. Whatever. I trust the process was done, and I mean, Gertie was there, so she, was very helpful.
It's Gertie.
She makes me laugh so much. Her energy is like, even when she's happy or like consoling someone, it's still with like this frantic energy, like, oh, I see your point, and you have every right to feel that way because blah blah blah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It just cracks me up. I like her.
Yeah, I love Gertie.
And did you see when she kissed Julia? She opened her mouth.
Julia's never not trying to make out with everybody.
Well, Gertie seemed like she was into it.
Anything to turn the tides of that dinner.
I would kiss Julia for sure.
I don't need that.
Too old for you?
Yeah.
She has like this confessional look where she has a cape and her boobs are out. And I think like I would just like to cuddle in that bosom.
Yeah.
To nestle, It just looks like a nice place to rest.
I liked when they were on the tour the next day of historical things and Adriana just like knew everything about everything. I think she's actually very well educated. Like she probably legit knows what she's talking
Yeah.
about.
She's the expert on everything, as they came around her last
Yeah.
week.
They
Professor
troll her
Adriana.
anyway, but I think like she is legit.
I think so too. There's no reason to believe she's not.
What did you think of her calling Kiki Ratchet?
Okay, Adriana started all the drama at that dinner.
Yeah.
All of it. Because she went in and said to Lisa that Larsa blocked Marcus
Yeah.
after Pinky promising she wouldn't do that. So then Kiki calls her out on it to Lisa immediately.
Yeah.
And then Adriana calls her Ratchet immediately. And then Kiki calls Adriana old immediately. So she finished it. Kiki finished it. Adriana started it. And you know what's funny about the whole thing is Lisa was literally trying to apologize for her behavior
Yeah.
when Adriana interrupted her to talk about how she was called old.
What did you think about everybody like leaving because they were embarrassed?
That was so dramatic. Stephanie, but that's the draw. I like it though. Stephanie is so dramatic. I'm gonna draw out my private plane plan, and if everyone can sit together for this 22-minute flight, then we can do it. But you know what?
Hyperventilating in the
Yeah.
car. Like, what is happening?
Like, is everyone gonna be okay without drama on this 22-minute flight? But
Why does
that's
it
what I like. This
matter?
is what
Yeah.
we want, though. This is the petty shit.
I have an ignorant question.
What?
Was the main problem with calling her Ratchet because she's black?
I think so.
I think so. Like, I think there are different implications.
Yeah, I think there are different
When you call
implications.
a black woman Ratchet.
Yeah, I would
So I
concede
think
it.
that's why they got so upset. And also, Kiki retaliating with old, like, they are all old. So
Yeah, but Adriana
it's
just called Marisol old like 2 weeks ago with like they
it's not
showed.
really an insult, it's just like a fact.
But yeah, I thought it was a great episode because of all that. And like at the end, Marisol like pours someone else's drink into hers. I'm like, whose drink was that?
So good.
And then did you see the moment when Gertie was trying to help Adriana with her makeup? I rewound it and watched it again.
Yeah.
The faces she was making.
So funny.
Yeah, that dinner, simply put, was a joy to watch.
Yeah. Another joy to watch was Orange County.
Yes, another dinner that was a joy to watch.
So I think I've figured out what happened here.
I think I did too. Okay, tell me what your version is.
I think I think the problem is Gretchen.
Yeah, Gretchen. Okay, yes,
Gretchen is the liar.
Gretchen is the liar, but Katie shouldn't have said anything to Kiki Monique either way.
Well, no, Katie's been lying. She's been stirring shit up. She's been talking to the bloggers.
Yeah,
All that is also true, but like in this instance,
her problem is not being a pathological liar. It's
her
just
problem
having a
is that
big
she
mouth.
blabbed some shit
Yes.
and Gretchen lied.
Yes, because they caught it on camera.
Yeah.
In the backseat, remember, she's like, well, I did go to the hospital. And then she
Mhm.
lied about it the next day.
She can't keep it straight.
But I can see how it's like a game of telephone where maybe she told Katie she went to the hospital to get checked out, and then Katie turned it into like she thought you roofied her.
Sure, but then later on, Gretchen was like, no, I should have gone to the hospital, but I didn't.
Yeah, because she's a liar. And
Yeah.
and she has Jen lying for her.
Yeah.
And they're trying to gaslight Katie. But I mean, it makes sense that they're still lying because they didn't want this to get out. So of course they're gonna deny it. And Katie's already a liar, so who are they gonna believe?
Who would you believe?
But we're gonna
What
get to
did
the
you
truth
think?
because Kiki Monique will be sitting down
Thank G, bring
to
her
spill
out.
all.
Yeah. Let's get to the bottom. So, what did you think of Tamara being like, nobody reached out to me when obviously, like, they did? She just was in her Xanax alcohol mode and didn't remember. She even said that to her dinner at Heather. She's like, you didn't reach out to me. And Heather's like, no, I literally did right after you left. But the
There's like a
reason
text to
Tamara,
prove it.
yeah, the reason Tamara doesn't recall that is because she was like blackout. She even said, I don't remember much from that night.
Yeah.
So, like, maybe check your text records before you accuse people.
She just loves to be a victim.
He really does.
I can't believe her quitting the show was for literally 30 minutes. I thought that maybe it was going to be a
Really?
couple
I
episodes
can.
long. But I saw like clips of a flashback of her running down a
Yeah.
hallway saying, "You'll never see me again."
Yep. In
So I
Columbia.
can't wait for that because season 9 right now of Orange County is literally everything to me. Can I set the scene?
Yes. Set the
Okay,
scene.
so it's maybe like 2014 or 13 or something. Heather is having a hoedown to celebrate the
Oh
breaking
yes.
ground of the ground of her next McMansion. And Shannon, she's yelling at Shannon for being late. Shannon's late because her kid had to go to baseball. They're fighting. Vicky is going, Vicky snoring on people when they talk for too long is incredible. Vicky, she won, what did she win? Like
Like the
the
housewife
Lifetime Achievement
wife,
Award.
that's it, yeah.
And boy, no one has worked harder for that. Honestly, I don't even
Truly.
think she was working that hard. It just
It's
comes
just
so
who she
natural to
is.
her. She was born to be a real housewife, and like especially since in the beginning when they didn't know what it was, like
Yeah. She made it what it is.
I mean, Tamra really got the dirtiest and really made the drama, I think, what it was. But like Vicky just being herself, like she doesn't need to stir up drama to be interesting because just like her being her. You know, like
Yeah.
Tamara's like meddling and Tamara's doing a little
Mm-hmm.
producing, whereas Vicky just shows up and that's enough.
Mm-hmm.
So I really do miss her. And Heather, I mean, Heather is also, I think, an incredible housewife. I haven't seen that
Yeah.
much
No,
this
I like
season.
Heather. What did you think about Shannon being late to the airboat and then Gina kind of having like a meltdown about it?
That was weird. Also, why was Shannon wearing high heels?
These ladies never know how to dress for the activity.
Gina needs to relax.
Yeah, I
Talk
thought
about
she was
needing
like
a
a little,
Xanax.
but also Shannon being like, I was having an anxiety attack. It's like, shut up.
Yeah, but then Gina was like,
Be
this is
on
giving
time.
me an anxiety attack.
I just don't have like any sympathy. I this is gonna sound terrible, but when somebody's like, I was late because I was having a panic attack or an anxiety attack, my immediate reaction is, no, you weren't. And that's on me, but that's how I feel.
What about Emily and her husband getting so real about their like problems, their not disagreements on ra how they're raising their kid.
I really feel for her because you can see she just like really wants a partner who's like in the emotions with her, and he's just like not that way.
But the fact, like, I get hesitant, like, before I share relationship drama, like my personal stuff with a friend, with friends. You know what I mean? Like, the fact that she can share that on camera for the world to see her problems, like her dirty laundry, like, that's just so that scene was like so real.
Yeah, I mean, I think probably a lot of couples feel that way about especially parenting because people are just different and they handle situations differently. And I think it's probably reassuring to other couples to know that they're not like the only ones who struggle to, get on the
Yeah.
same page with that kind of stuff. I think what I wish he would do is just like validate her a little more. She just so clearly needs that.
Yeah. And maybe when he watches back.
Yeah.
Here's hoping. Oh my gosh, this is so random, but did you notice on Love is Blind they played the theme song for Married at First Sight? I'm
I
holding
absolutely did.
back. I'm
I
holding.
absolutely did. I was like, do they not check? Did they not know that that's already been used
I
elsewhere?
could not believe. I'm like, wait, what show am I watching?
I know that really threw me off. It really threw me
But
off.
I felt like we heard more of the song than we've ever heard before.
Yeah, definitely. Any other
Anyway,
thoughts on Orange County?
nope. I liked it. I liked the airboat that we also went on.
We went on it in the rain.
We did. You were chewed up. You were jacketed up.
Yeah, it was a raincoat, not a poncho.
Same difference. It's we got a photo that is equivalent of Juan in the poncho. You
It's
in your jacket with the hood with the headphones over it.
it's really too bad this podcast is anonymous because I would love to share that picture
I know.
broadly. But
That
I
would
will
get us a
say,
lot
like,
more followers, I bet.
it would. But what I will say is, when we got to the restaurant afterward, my hair looked better than everybody's because I had it fully protected by that hood. So
And guess what? I did not notice anybody's hair at the restaurant. So,
I did. I noticed that all y'all's hair looked like shit and mine looked great.
Well, I'm glad that you had that victory at the lunch table over
It
the
all paid
buns.
off.
You got to eat your freaking shrimp and grits with perfect hair. Congrats.
Madeline, what else happened on that airboat that day?
We saw so many gators. Like they came
No.
so close.
What
It was
else
incredible.
happened?
I've never seen so many gators.
Right, but another thing happened.
I did drop my phone in the undercarriage of the
In the
contraption of the what is
the,
it?
the murky water.
The murky water, but it didn't fall into the swamp.
It was
It's
in swamp water,
it's
make no
important to
mistake.
know it fell into the bottom of the airboat.
Airboat, yeah.
So the alligator man, kindly fished it out, and there you have it.
And it worked, right?
Yeah, but you were freaking out, and I was like, there's nothing that can be solved right now because there's literally an alligator right there. Let's just enjoy looking at the alligator, and then we'll deal with this in a few minutes.
Well, here's what's important to know. And the reason I was freaking out is because you are one of the reckless individuals that I don't understand who keeps all their important things in their phone, their ID, credit cards, debit cards. It's like you get a case. People do this. They get a case with all their important things with their phone. So if you lose one thing, you've lost everything. And I think that's crazy. And so I'm like, if this phone is never to be retrieved, she doesn't have a phone nor identification,
But
which is a
somehow
problem.
we would have figured it out. I'm telling you.
I mean, I would have gotten on the plane to go home and left you in Louisiana.
Oh, it's a couple of phone calls and it's fine. I mean, I lost my debit card the second we landed in Mexico, and
That's not a
I
good pattern to have.
I simply canceled it right there then and there, and all was well.
These are not good
A new
patterns
one
to
came in the
have.
mail and I was no worse for the wear. I
I
just
just
ha
as as one Kiki said, you're too old.
I mean, I don't think it's an age thing. I think it's just like a way of life thing. Like I'm just more nonchalant. I don't sweat the small stuff.
Oh,
Once
you
you've
don't sweat.
lost
Yeah,
Once
okay.
you've lost your ID like 7 times, I mean, it takes the worry and the concern away. Same with any card of money. Like the people that stress about losing that stuff, it's material things. It can all be replaced, and everyone needs to calm down. That's my lesson.
We're just gonna have to have different opinions on this.
I mean, I think you just need to relax about it. And also, I used to have a thing that disconnected with all my cards and stuff in it, and I would leave it places. So, you know what I don't leave places? My cell phone. So, there you have it.
I think we just need to get better at you keeping tabs on your things. Maybe if you carried a purse for once.
I would like to say that I would have never lost my phone, but I fear that that's jinxing it. But it's true.
You have dropped it in the toilet, though.
I've dropped it in the toilet. I have dropped it in the swamp water. Shout out to
Maybe
our friend who fished it out of the toilet for me. She
it
listens
was
sometimes.
it was her bachelorette whose airboat we were on.
Yeah, and she was there when I lost it the first time, and they both were in New Orleans.
Oh my God. She's a gap for
It makes
fishing
for
that out
great
of the toilet.
stories, though. And you,
Luckily,
and you know what's funny is after it came out of the toilet, we went on Bourbon Street, and I handed my phone to some guy and said, "Can you take a picture of us?"
that's so gross. I'm
With
gonna
my
throw up.
toilet phone, and I didn't want him, and I would like to publicly apologize to that man.
I'm gonna vom. That's horrific.
I mean, I wiped it off as best I could with soap and water in the bathroom.
But
I used that phone for years to come after that.
I'm in an easily pukable state right now. So
I didn't poop. I didn't do a poo.
you didn't do, but should we ask the judge if it was a pee pee or a poopy?
Anyone who hasn't watched Jury Duty, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Sleeping on it.
Go watch it. I have videos. You know, when I was talking about my storage space being full, there are videos I will never delete, and it's just like videos from Jury Duty.
Top 10 best nights at Margaritaville.
At Margaritaville. Like, I could go back and just watch it on Amazon, but like, no, I need it on my phone so I can pull it up whenever I feel like it.
Gotta pull up the clips, the greatest hits.
Anyway, are you gonna rot this weekend?
No. Tomorrow we're going golfing with my in-laws. Just 9 holes. Don't get excited. I don't do a full 18.
Wasn't excited at all.
And then we're going to go to dinner with some friends after for Anthony's best friend's birthday.
Where are you going?
We're going to like a Middle Eastern restaurant.
So this is 2 weekends with the friends in a row.
Yeah.
Look at you just adapting to your new life. Congrats, you bitch.
And then, thank you. Sunday, we're going to go couch shopping.
Why?
Because we'd like a new couch for our living room.
You have a couch.
We would like an L-shaped couch, a bigger couch.
Okay, I support.
What are you gonna rot this weekend, or what are you gonna do?
Yeah, we don't got no plans other than just like finishing up a couple projects around the house. Your room is a little messy because I've been reorganizing. Um, so I gotta clean that before your arrival in 1 week.
I know. Are you gonna pick me up from LAX at 11 p.m.?
Probably not.
Is your boyfriend gonna pick me up?
Probably not.
Really? You guys are gonna make me Uber on a Friday? What else are you doing on a Friday? You don't want to pick me up?
I'm just kidding. I'll pick you up, or he'll pick you up. One of us will.
And I might be hungry, and I might need to go to In-N-Out.
Fine.
And I might, or also Jack in the Box. Both of those things do not exist here.
Okay, well, don't worry. Well, whatever your LA dreams are, we'll make them happen, and we'll have Mexican food like we meant to before. I have a question. If the flight gets delayed and then canceled, are you going to give up and not come at all again?
No, I have to come because my flight to Sydney leaves out of LAX. So
you just have to
go.
figure it out.
I'll have to figure it out.
I'm so excited.
I'm really excited. I can't wait to go home.
I know, I can't wait for you to be home. You'll finally be home where you belong.
It's going to be so great. Okay, well, thanks everybody for rotting with us.
Thank you for riding with us. Love one another.